in the description, but essentially he reveals that there were plans to explicitly develop these connections further, though these fell apart with plans for a second season of Wolverine and the X-Men. The takeaway is that if fans want to believe these worlds are the same, they can, because at one point that was the intention. And he says the same thing about Spectacular Spider-Man, more on that soon though. The connectivity of these worlds, though, is apparent without knowing any of these details. Just from watching these shows and movies, you'll likely pick up on the shared voice actors. Most of the characters that appear across Wolverine and the X-Men, Hulkverses, and Earth's Mightiest Heroes show the same actor reprising their roles. Characters like Bruce Banner, Hulk, Wolverine, and Nick Fury. Josh Keaton, voice of the Spectacular Spider-Man, even recorded all of Spidey's lines for the hero's first appearance in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, the episode Along Came a Spider. This was cut and replaced by Drake Bell at the last minute though, who voiced Peter Parker in the newer Ultimate Spider-Man. This is a bit of a kick in the teeth for a few reasons. For one, it makes it harder to conceive of Spectacular Spider-Man as actually sharing a world with the other shows, and for another, I prefer my Spider-Men when they're not played by sexual offenders, but maybe I'm just being picky. I haven't talked about Spectacular Spider-Man until now because, well, judging from the comment sections of previous videos of mine, everyone's already seen it. But for the uninitiated, it was a
Okay, so his point is that they're connected because there's like a couple lines or a couple shared actors or a couple shared elements. This can be said for like a lot of different things too. Like there's projects that are animated or video games or like movies where there is shared actors playing the same roles. Happens all the time. I mean, for example, Multiverse of Madness, that movie in the MCU, they have multiple different versions of Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange, being played by the same actor, Benedict Cumberbatch. And here's the thing, too. The connections are mainly superficial. They don't even look alike, right? They don't sound alike. They don't have elements that are the same. I mean, like, in EMH, like, Wolverine is pretty much on his own. He's on his lonesome. Like, where's the X-Men in that case? And, the other thing, too, is, like he said even a bit prior, is that there was an intention, there was a element to connect them. There was an intention, but it never went through because X or Y reason. There was intentions to connect EMH to Wolverine and the X-Men to Spectacular Spider-Man, but it didn't pan out. It did not pan out. And he admits this even in the context of this video. So he acts like it's real because, there was an intention to do so, but it didn't really fall through, as he admits. Let me look this up quick. Wolverine EMH. You see that? Right here? That does not look anything like this. Besides just being a version of Wolverine, being a version of that character, their character designs have nothing in common. I mean, there is no Bruce spikes on the shoulder. There is no, X on the belt. There is no pointed, head pieces here. And then you go to, Spectacular Spider-Man, and they don't even have the same hair design, they don't look nothing alike. And it's kind of hard to imagine them being in the same kind of universe when they don't look nothing alike. So you see the design of this one here. You know, the hair isn't really pointed up, it's not stylized, it's just kind of normal hair. And then you look at this here, and it looks entirely different. And if you notice this right here, the only person claiming that they're the same seems to just be this guy. This guy right here does not look anything like this guy. They don't even superficially look the same. Like, at least the Wolverine example, they kind of superficially look the same. These guys look nothing alike. If you told a normie about these two characters, they'd probably think they're two different people. Do you see this here? This is Bruce Banner in the Hulk versus movie. Something he thinks is connected to EMH. But this guy right here, this one right here. Also, I'd like you to look at this design here. Right? You see this? EMH Banner. See how he looks nothing like the Hulk versus counterpart? Same as goes for this design here. A lot of the problem with trying to connect these versions together is they don't look nothing alike and they don't really sound alike. I mean, here's another example. Sif and EMH. So you see this design right here? It looks nothing like the one in Hulk versus. It's really nothing like it. I don't even mean superficially. I mean, like, there is nothing connecting these two designs. She literally has an entirely different outfit. You know what I mean? Like, there is nothing visually connecting these two. There's many examples of this, by the way. Also, just a note here. She is incredibly strong in this fucking movie. Also, that movie was really gory, especially for being an animated one. Anyways, this is just kind of my opinion on this. I don't think they're connected at all. I think it's very stupid to assume they're connected. I mean, look at the difference between these two right here. Literally nothing alike.